That looks nasty. I don't know what's in that bottle.
Ooh. Yeah. No, that's not mine. That's yours.
Welcome to the I Don't Know podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast.
The only podcast on the internet that's consistently inconsistent.
Completely.
We're back.
Oh my God. How does it feel to have those headphones and that microphone on?
It feels kind of wrong.
It feels irregular.
Why am I holding it with both hands?
Yeah, that is weird. I was wondering. this man is so excited he's holding it with both hands.
I almost gagged. Sorry.
We have an extra guest in the building with us today. I've talked about him on the show about 100 million times.
Yeah. And we've given his wife several shout-outs.
Several shout-outs.
And April.
Uncle is in the building.
Hell you.
He's not going to be on this podcast. He wants to be on number 25, so keep looking out, people. We'll have him on there.
Yeah, because we're actually going to do more.
Yeah. We're going to be back full time.
Yeah, man.
So every week, every Friday, you'll get to hear
me moan.
That weirdness.
Every Friday.
So what's been up, man?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah, we've been doing a lot, or I've been doing a lot.
Yeah, you're in San Antonio now.
Yeah, it sucks. I have to drive an hour and 15 minutes to get to work every day.
What's the adjustment like, though? Like the living the city life?
I mean, so I go home and I sit by myself, if that's what you mean.
You're not hitting the nightlife, man?
We haven't a lot lately, just
Really?
because of all the same old Corona bullcrap.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's still kind of locked down.
I went out up there, I want to say a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I went up there. I think I even told you, and you were like, oh, thanks for the invite.
I don't think you did, but I'm madder now that
man.
you were there and you didn't say anything.
Okay, so see, what had happened was,
Uh-huh.
so I went up there just for a Saturday night, and I didn't plan on staying long. I ended up going to a few different, like, little areas that I know.
Okay.
And it annoys me because you have to wear your mask, and then they take you to a table and you sit at the table, and then you can take your mask off.
Where you're free to cough all over everything.
Right.
And everyone.
So I didn't know that Corona, you can't catch Corona while you're sitting down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have to be standing up.
And according to the CDC, if a piece of plexiglass is within 15 feet of you, everybody else is safe.
Everybody is safe. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I went to a middle school football game.
Mm-hmm.
And so
did they make everybody sit like far apart?
No. So you didn't have to sit far apart. These kids are out there playing football, tackling each other.
Right.
The whole football game. And then at the end of the game, they couldn't shake hands.
Okay.
Yeah, so we could play one of the most physical sports.
Are we stupid?
Yeah, that's
Are we as Americans that stupid?
That's the way it is. Yeah, I can't shake hands, but you can tackle each other's sweat and all this. You can play a full game of football, but at the end, there's no shaking hands.
That's so stupid, dude.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Makes me sad. My cousin, he's a senior in high school, and he's now having to miss his last 2 games.
What? Why?
In Harper, because he was apparently exposed to somebody that had Corona.
Really?
His senior year. The last 2 games of your senior year. Are you kidding me?
I didn't even know Harper had a football team.
Yeah. It's legal, but they
Really?
exist. Yeah. They've
that.
Forever. Like, whenever I was a kid, I used to go watch his parents go, his aunt and uncle. Uncles. Sorry.
Walter. It was Walter. Walter's the reason. Walter told me that.
Heard of him?
Hunt. Yeah. Walter told me all the Hunt kids go to Ingram.
What?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Oh, like as a part of their teams?
No, as like for school. He said Harper doesn't have a high school.
Harper for sure has a high school.
I
don't know. Harper and Hunt are not the same thing, though. So.
No. Maybe he was meaning Hunt. Or maybe he said Hunt and I'm thinking Harper. I don't know. But it's it's Walter, so
Walter, you suck. Miss you.
Yeah.
No, but it's been a wild couple of months.
Speaking of Walter.
Oh
my gosh. So we're Oh Lord. We're at his house and they were talking about somebody married their cousin.
I told him not to tell anybody.
And Walter's reaction is, well, it wasn't their first cousin. And I said,
and that makes you okay with it?
Yeah, I said, Walter, wait, hold on, time out. I said, so you'll sleep with your second cousin? He's like, I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying it's not their first. I said, Walter, just stop talking, bro. Like, what are you doing right now?
I feel like if there's any chance that your kid's gonna end up looking like one of the oblongs, you don't want to do that.
One of those.
Do you remember that show, that cartoon?
No.
It was on like Adult Swim or whatever, and it was called The Oblongs, and it was like a post-apocalyptic thing where everybody had been exposed to hella radiation.
Oblongs.
And one of them was literally like a torso with a head. Like the dad, and he would just like hop all over the place.
No, I haven't.
I feel like you can get exposed to high radiation or have sex with your second and or first cousin. And you're going to be a torso with it. Your kid's going to be a torso with a head.
And you're definitely going to be one of those things that the heels have eyes.
Oh, yeah. He's going to get you.
What'd you say it was? Oblongs?
The oblongs, I believe. Are you gurgling it?
Yeah. Oblong.
Ooh, long. Come again?
I said, no, I'm actually short.
Oh.
Coming from the only 6-foot guy in the room.
Oh, wait.
I don't even know how to spell oblong.
It's
That's what
literally
I put.
oblong.
I put that in, but nothing's come up. So I did spell it right. I'm not,
Maybe it was called something else.
Yeah, because that's not pulling.
But
up.
I'm pretty sure it was the oblongs.
I'm getting oblong shapes in pills. There's a bunch of pills that are oblong shaped.
We love shapes.
Right? So, man, God, this is great that we're back.
Yeah.
So, do you have you don't have like, or in your area in San Antonio, do you have like a favorite spot that you eat at?
We've been digging Bubba's 33.
What is that?
It's like a Chili's, but they did it right, kind of.
Oh, man.
Like, it's a cool little bar spot. They've got good. Just everything is good. And they have like a bomb-ass Philly cheesesteak, this like shrimp po' boy situation.
That sounds nasty.
Makes me wet.
I don't like shrimp, man.
Oh, yeah. God, I forget. You suck at fish.
Yeah. But not at fishing.
That was a weird way to say it. You're not wrong.
But yeah, man, I don't know. It's something about a fishy taste that I just can't.
It doesn't taste like that though.
Shrimp? I tell you what,
it has to be made right, because I'm the same way. I don't like that really. I don't even know how else to describe it.
But see, here's Zarek's problem. Let me explain to you something about Zarek. When it's already in my head,
sure,
and I'm gonna try it anyway, but my body is gonna reject it. I'm telling you now, like I'm willing to try it. But as soon as it hits my tongue, my body is like, eject.
Pay attention,
even
man.
me trying as hard as I can not to throw up, it's gonna happen.
You made a lot of our homosexual listeners very happy with that sentence.
I hope not.
He's willing to try it, but he's gonna reject it. Anyway.
If shrimp is what brought to their mind, if shrimp brought them up, then they've got some talking to do.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, other than that, I can't think of another spot that we frequent or that I have frequented.
Gotcha.
There's some places close by. There's this little like hole in the wall, mom and pop bar called Fiascos that we used to go to all the time.
Is it like a house?
No. It's a part of a little shopping center.
Gotcha. I'm glad we're talking about food because we do have some questions that was submitted to us to answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you need some theme music?
What would be your and this is Jeff, my cousin Jeff in Colorado. He
Are we getting into question time?
Yeah. Oh, Q&As, baby.
All right.
Finally. We've been waiting on Q&As.
Yeah.
So Jeff from Colorado, my cousin, he's actually from Big Springs, but he lives in Colorado.
Okay.
He wants to know, what is your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich?
Like one you make, not one you go buy.
Oh, I feel we've talked about this before, and you hated me when I said it as soon as I said it, but it's the peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
We did talk about this?
Yeah.
Can you stop the music? We're done. I'm done. Dang it. Sorry, Jeff.
No.
There was another question, though.
Yeah.
Because one of his friends started listening to our podcast.
Oh, God, I've missed this. This is fun for me.
One of his friends, and let me find it, because it's not that far back. Keep it going.
I always do.
Okay, my question is, if you could have a perfect sandwich, well, we already talked about that. Is there no limit as to what 2 pieces of bread can hold? Is there no limit to that? I don't think
there is a limit. Because I tried to make a meat sandwich one time and it was all over the place.
There is a difference in it. The question is, if you could have that perfect sandwich, who would you have it with?
Oh, that's a good one.
You only get one person.
One person. Alive or dead?
Alive or dead.
I don't know what I would say. I think I kind of want to go with Betty White a little bit.
Really? I'm not even surprised by that. You probably try to smash, too.
I was going to say I'll hit on her and try to get a tongue in.
Ooh.
You're telling me you don't want a piece of Betty White?
I don't.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm not going to say I turned it down.
You're always talking about being knee deep in a grandma.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I turned it down. I think if I could have a sandwich and I can only have one person.
Mm-hmm. Your favorite
Well,
sandwich.
we already talked about it. I don't remember what mine was.
No, we didn't. We didn't actually talk about what each other's favorite sandwiches were.
Oh,
it just
really?
came up in conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, yours is the peanut butter and pickles.
Yeah.
Which is your disgusting individual.
And I also really I'm a fan of peanut butter. You can put it just about anything.
I also got to ask.
I have a peanut butter and turkey sandwich. Is really good too.
You're nasty. What kind of pickles though?
I'm adventurous. Dill. Or
dill?
like a kosher dill. Yeah.
With the bird on the thing? With the bird on the jar?
Well, not necessarily that
That's
brand.
kosher, ain't it?
Those are a kosher pickle. But kosher just means that it's the top half of the pig where the pickle comes from. My Jewish friends told me that.
Oh my God.
They don't eat anything below the butthole, I've heard.
Wow. So, okay, my favorite
Which also
sandwich.
same.
I can't say the same.
Oh God.
I'm
gonna set my eyes on fire.
Okay, definitely gonna toast the bread. I'm gonna toast the bread, but man, I can't say
if
that
you
there's
have a sandwich as an
man.
adult and the bread is not toasted, you suck.
Yeah.
You're failing. Oh, it got quiet. It's okay.
But okay, so I definitely like pastrami. Pastrami.
Like a good peppered meat.
Yeah, and it's gonna have chips on it. I'm putting chips on my sandwich.
Yeah. Have you ever made one with French fries on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
I'm a potato daddy.
I'm just waiting.
And I'm gonna put that on a shirt.
That's the merch coming.
Yeah, potato daddy.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm gonna go with pastrami, man. I love turkey pastrami.
Yeah, any cheeses?
Yeah, but you know what? I also want to try a steak sandwich. Oh my God, no, definitely. I don't know, man. I got so many, like a pork chop sandwich.
Yeah. I also am a big fat fan of Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially the one that you made that day. Damn,
that thing was fire. And I'm catching so much heat over that sandwich.
Like in a good way?
I posted on Snapchat, and there's like so many people that love my cooking,
Mm-hmm.
and I
subscribed,
and I haven't invited nobody over to like, but I'm still cooking and I post it all the time.
Yeah.
So people are constantly, you know, my aunt April feels like I should go to culinary arts school.
I almost did that, legit.
You want to, bro? We can sign up together.
See, the thing about it is, like, I probably would had I not already been a manager of a restaurant. And I know it's a little different if you're only doing one thing versus running the business, but I just don't think food service or food anything is in the cards for me.
Well, you don't have to. You're just going to go to school.
I'm not going to pay for school if I'm not going to make money doing it.
Well, it's cool. And they, at the one I was looking at in San Antonio, I was up there one day, and they were actually roasting whole pigs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So Got a lot of stuff you learn, fermentation and all that, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm learning off YouTube.
Make some kimchi.
Yeah, kimchi is what I definitely.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Right, kimchi.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm so hungry right now. We gotta stop talking about food.
Right. I got chicken in there. I need to fry.
Right on.
So, oh man, still the person I would have this sandwich with, man, I'm stuck between two. But I think I would go with Anthony Hopkins.
Bro, that's a bomb ass choice.
Yeah, I think that's who I would go with.
Heck yeah, dude.
From Silence of the Lambs.
I know.
Yeah, I think I would have a sandwich for him.
He's actually a composer too.
Yeah,
like he makes music, and that I would be so down with that.
Yeah, I think he would be the guy.
I feel like I need to think about. I need to revisit this on the next podcast because I need to think about it. Because Betty White's like a would, but it's not like a thoughtful.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It would be either.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to get them guts. But I'm not sure if there was anything that she could teach me in that lunch, or maybe there is.
It would be like I said. It would be between him and probably Denzel.
You know what's crazy though is I think probably one like a really meaningful one would probably be like my great whatever grandfather, Josiah Wright Whipple. He was one of the first circuit riders in the state of Texas. For can't remember what denominational church it was. I think it was maybe Lutheran. That's probably way wrong.
Who knows?
But just to like my grandmother has his journals of like him literally writing down about being shot at by Native Americans and stuff while he was on his trails.
While he was,
and I think it'd be really cool to talk to him.
Take their land.
No, he was just trying to spread the gospel.
Oh, got you.
He wasn't one of those whites. No, we don't like those guys. White people suck. Man.
Oh, he said his friend had a question too. We're breathing hard in these microphones.
Mine's
kind of way. He just listen. Oh, that is loud.
Just silence. This would be a great opportunity. If you have a question for the I Don't Know Bro podcast, hit us up on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all of it.
Don't have it. Can't find it. Anyway, so it's pretty cool though, him talking to him sometimes because he used to work for Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did you say this was again?
Jeff.
Okay.
Jeff. He used to work for Google in the Google call center.
Okay.
And you know how we're like, the Google phone's a really good phone. And he's like, he said he would never buy one. He said he would never buy one. Well, because he got the phone calls for all the bad stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I'm sure there's people at the Apple Center that are just like that too. Like,
right. I mean, if you search through enough things, you're going to find bad stuff.
Right.
Like, of course. But not every Apple is a bad one.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Call him. Right now, we just phone him in.
Let's call Jeff.
I don't know how that... And hold the phone up to here or what? Let's try it.
Oh, I was joking, but go right ahead. I don't know what else we're going to do.
No, it's cool. I mean, I can. We can try it. Nah, it's all right. It's all good.
Yeah.
So you drive back and forth every day. How much gas are you...
I drive a little Jeep Cherokee, so I'm putting in...
It's not little.
It's not. I mean, it's a smaller crossover.
I mean, it's not a Honda Civic.
Oh, no. That's why I said
Are you burning through gas, though? That thing's got to have good gas mileage. Right?
It does pretty decent. I think I'm getting about 27
is that
highway.
Is that the Hammy?
Hammy? No.
Hammy.
It's just, I think it's a little 4-cylinder. It's not much.
Oh, okay.
It just gets me where I need to go.
That thing's nice, though. You keep it clean, though?
Not lately.
No, I mean, it's kind of hard to keep stuff clean.
Yeah.
Right now.
Especially because, like, when I get off work, I'm trying to get home and not F with a lot of traffic. So I don't stay to do extra stuff. Like, I just leave.
Are you, is there a lot of traffic in your area?
Too much.
Do you have to get on 1604?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there's no avoiding traffic there.
Yeah.
That is horrible.
It's, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I was trying to be like, nah, it's not that big of a deal.
Do you and Cass get to hang out a lot?
We haven't.
No.
The most time that we ever hang out is either like if we carpool or if we.
Do y'all hold hands driving back and forth when y'all carpool?
No, we do this weird thing. We spoon where he sits in my lap while I drive.
Oh, I was trying to imagine that.
I wish you wouldn't.
Like a dad teaching his kid
how
to drive.
No. What, do you want us to? Is that like your...
No, I just
your
asking questions.
Is that your fantasy?
I really appreciate y'all bringing me Dunkin' Donuts the other day.
Yeah. I love that place.
That coffee
too much.
is pretty good. And it's so much cheaper, too.
Yeah. You can get like a 30-ounce coffee for $2.
Yeah, I don't understand how they can sell it at that price and Starbucks can't.
Because Starbucks thinks that they sell gold.
They sell the same
liquid gold. You know, coffee is dirty bean water.
Yeah.
There is no reason for that shit to be.
There's a coffee that
$5.
Yeah. There's a coffee that the beans strictly come from goat poop. It's beans that the goats have eaten.
There's a lot of coffees that are like that.
Yeah.
There's like goats, bats. Yeah, all manner of.
Would y'all be okay with that?
I'm sure I've already done it.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of shit. If you start looking at the way a lot of things are made, you're gonna be grossed out. Especially ladies with makeup. You think you're just putting color on your face? No. You're putting like beetles and
dandruff,
whale crap, and like all kinds of nasty.
And then they wonder like, my face is breaking out, and then they put makeup on to cover up the breakout, which makes it worse.
That's what happens when you rub whale shit into your pores.
Let me. I'm about to put this sealed shit thick on my face.
Yeah, dog. You ain't gonna see how ugly I am under all this seal shit.
That's weird, man. I watched that movie Food Inc. Have you seen that?
No.
It was on Netflix. It's not on there no more. But it's
banned or something.
I don't know, but it's brutal, man. They show like slaughterhouses, and man, so they go at these pig slaughterhouses. They take them through this room where it's supposed to like shock their brain to kill them, and it doesn't kill all of them.
I thought it was like a thumper machine, like
that.
Pop them.
Yeah. That's for the larger animals, but they didn't use this for the pigs.
Oh wow!
And then they get picked up on this conveyor belt by one leg and like drug out, and they're supposed to be dead.
Is this kind of like a PETA type documentary?
Yeah. Okay. Then they go through like this other room where it's like steam boiling water to get the fur off of them, and some of them are not dead. You can just hear them in there squealing.
What?
Yeah, it's brutal. And then they talk about chickens. And like the chickens we have today, the chickens we have today are like literally about 3 times the size a chicken is naturally supposed to be.
It's all them extra hormones.
Yeah. And they show these chickens that they got so big and their legs can't even
support
stand
their
up.
body.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And the way chicken nuggets are made.
We're playing God too much.
For real. Animals. And so they what they were doing with these chickens is all the baby chickens come in on this conveyor belt, right? And
some of them get stuck.
No.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, can I finish?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, cool. Yeah, so the ones that are male, literally alive, are getting thrown into a grinder for chicken nuggets.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I'm finna go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And now they got spicy chicken nuggets.
You gonna go eat after this?
Yeah, now they got spicy chicken nuggets. I'm guessing those are the angry ones. But, yeah, they're literally just tossing them into this. And it was like a cone, right? Like
I want to try that.
To where they, like, have no chance of getting out. So they just throw them in there and they're just chirp, chirp, chirp.
Can I volunteer to go in there?
No, I wouldn't be able to do that job, man.
Would you eat some chicken nuggets?
I'll be going home with like chickens in my pockets. Like,
yeah, like rescuing them all.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it, man. They'd be like, man, we have a shortage on chicken nuggets. Zarek, we got to let you go.
I didn't find Gotta Let You Go on Apple Music.
I'm going to need you to have several seats.
Why did Siri just do that? I'm telling you, bro, Apple, man.
It's the way to go.
She be listening.
Yeah.
And she couldn't find the chickens.
Siri used to be so much cooler. Like, you used to be able to ask it, like, dark shit, like where to find a body or where to hide a body. And it would be like, have you checked local dumpsters and ditches and, like, other things? Like, it used to have some witty, funny answers.
Yeah, they took all that off.
Yeah.
What I don't like about Siri and Google Assistants is, like, you can't change their name.
Oh, yeah.
I asked my Google the other day if I can call him Jarvis. And she was like, is that you, Mr. Stark?
Shut up and
And
said
I'm
that?
like, yeah. Yeah. And I was like, it could be.
I just want it to be, like, a random name like Rebecca. So I could just scream at it. Rebecca! Like,
Yeah,
set a timer, Rebecca! Like,
I bet you a lot of people
would say
name
it ugly
Karen.
every time.
Karen would like be the number
No.
one. I think so. Or Carol Baskins at this point.
Carol Baskin.
Yeah.
What if you did do that, but it changed like the personality of the Google Assistant? And
Oh,
so
man.
it was
and
like,
then you wake up with like sardine oil all over you.
yeah, you're like, hey, Carol, can you set a timer for 45 minutes? And it's like, absolutely, setting a timer for 45 minutes. Don't go to sleep.
Don't go to sleep. You know they reopened that case?
Yeah, I'm setting your lights to 50%. I know where you live.
Right. Just all kinds of weirdness, right?
I have tigers.
So they reopened her case. Oh, she was
Yeah.
on Dancing with the Stars.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what song she danced to?
Eye of the Tiger.
Yes.
Please shut up.
She
did.
danced to Eye of the Tiger. And I'm
Oh,
like,
how-
are you kidding me?
How totally unpredictable of
Right.
you.
Yeah.
I wish that they would have let the Tiger King out of jail long enough for him to compete against her on Dancing
That
with the
would've been
Stars
great.
for the rights to his zoo back.
Oh.
If he beat her.
Oh. Man, that would have been great.
Yeah.
That would have set Super Bowl records.
Can you imagine the views that would have gotten on Netflix?
Oh, it would have gotten crazy views.
That they
It would have
effed
been
up.
it would have been like the most watched TV show in history.
On next episode of I Don't Know Bro Podcast, we're going to talk about more missed opportunities.
That would have been great. Yeah, they're done for that.
Oh, on the last episode, actually, though, we talked a little bit about, or we were going to talk about self-growth.
Yeah.
You want to dive into that a little bit?
I mean, we can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of weird. We've been laughing and joking, and now we're talking about self-growth. But you know
How's
what?
that weird?
So, okay, self-growth.
Because, yeah, I mean,
A
it
lot
could be
is-
about anything.
yeah.
I have gained like 40 pounds.
That is some self-growth. You
Self-growth.
have definitely
Yeah.
grown. I have dwelled into like meditation,
Really?
and that's helped me out a lot.
Yeah. Well, do you do what kind of meditation do you do? Is it just like silent or do
Yeah,
you,
silent. Like I'll sit there and focus on my breathing.
Oh,
Yeah,
can I focus on your breathing?
that's weird.
Oh, we just put Uncle to sleep.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I've been doing that, and bro, that helps out big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
I think one of the things that I've been working on myself is not letting other people's bullshit like affect me as
Right.
much. Like if you're gonna be a nasty person, like I don't have to let that anger me.
Yeah,
And there's been a couple of situations where it taught me like even if I'm pissed off, like I don't have to let myself be the one that's name calling, or even if it's not to anybody's face, if I'm just doing it in my head by myself, it's still toxic.
Mm-hmm.
So excuse me, I got sad.
You okay?
No, usually not, but we're working through it. Self-growth. But yeah, like you don't just working on negativity.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you ain't got to be like that.
At all. I've become a lot. I've always been a happy person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've always been, but I got like this switch to where I can be like extremely happy with you,
Mm-hmm.
with whoever, and then next thing you know, I'm destroying a building. So I'm working on that with Zarek.
Is it weird that I want to witness that from a safe distance?
That's a no.
I want to see you put a hole in a wall.
I've done that a few times. I got banned out of a bar because I destroyed a whole wall.
Dang.
So yeah, I just rather not.
Hulk smash.
I just rather not go there no more.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to see. That sounded so bad. Like I don't want to see you in a state of mind where you're just angry, I just want to see you hit some shit.
No. Yeah, I'm trying to. There was the other night we were at the bar and I didn't drink much, but we were outside. We was outside the bar. It was closing, and there was this guy with a extremely tight shirt on. You could tell he was a frat boy, lift weights all day. And it's me, my boy Ron, and Walter. Ron's sister and his wife were standing there too. And so I just started making fun of the dude. And he's drunk. He comes over there and his fists are balled up. And I'm still talking to him very calmly. Mm-hmm. And I kept calling him Chad the whole time. Like it was I just kept calling him Chad. And he was like, yeah, what's wrong with my shirt? I said, Chad, like, just calm down. Why are you so angry? I said, the angrier you get, the tighter your shirt becomes, Chad. I need you to calm down.
That vein in your neck is about to rip your collar, bro.
Yeah, and so, he ended up, we just shook hands. He walked off or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
and Ron looks at me.
Murder his ass.
Ron looks at me. He goes, you're not drunk, are you? And I was like, no, I'm not drunk. Why? He was like, bro, I feel like drunk Zarek would have handled that situation a lot differently. And I was like, bro, there's no need for Chad to get beat up tonight. Like, if we can de-escalate this situation, like, it's just jokes. Calm down, Chad.
What do you think he meant by that? Like, how would you have handled it if you were drunk? Or how does he think you would have handled it?
He thinks I would have fought.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need that.
Yeah. And he came up, he had his fist balled up. The situation was there was this car of hot chicks next to us. I made fun of them first. Mm-hmm. And then he walks up to them and he was talking to them and then he walks off and then that's when I started making fun of him. So he walked up. Mm-hmm. I think he walked up, to try to prove to those girls that he didn't want to fight.
Oh, he's peacocking.
Yeah, he didn't want to fight, If he wanted to fight, if he was really offended, he would have came up fighting.
Yeah, he just wanted to show him he was tough enough to talk to somebody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I think the old Zarek would have just hit him as he walked up. It would have just been on. Like, he's coming to fight. Bow, just hit him,
I guess I would have to see the dude myself to, like, understand his confidence level because even me being a similar build to you, I'm still scared shitless. Like I would never approach you in a negative way.
You could tell that guy didn't want to fight, man.
Yeah.
He was down to prove to those chicks, but
yeah.
And it's funny because those chicks were parked in a handicap spot and they were young. They're about our age.
That's where you park when you're retarded.
Well, they had the handicap.
Sorry, I didn't.
They had the handicap thing, and you could tell it wasn't one of theirs. And I was like, yeah, I knew when you parked there you weren't handicapped and blase. And they didn't say nothing back. The funny part is, so they pull out after the whole situation with Chad happens. Mm-hmm. They pull out and they go and they're driving across. As they get across the parking lot to where they were a complete safe distance from us, they rolled down their window and start talking shit to us. Start yelling out the window.
You can't get loud.
Calling us all MFs and all this. And we were like, y'all sat there for literally about 30 minutes after I said something to you. And then you get across the parking lot and start yelling stuff out the window. It was a fun night. We did karaoke.
Pathetic.
I sang. Yeah, I sang.
Well,
we kind of sang as a group. It wasn't just me.
Go now.
It's not happening.
That did nothing.
What button did you push?
I pushed a button that did no sound.
We sang, and it's funny, like, because everybody was jamming out and everything, and then we got up there and sang Nickelback. Yeah, I like Nickelback.
Why does everybody in the world
hate Nickelback? I don't know. I really
they're
don't.
like the Trump of grudge bands.
Yeah, pretty much.
Grudge bands, yeah.
They hate Nickelback.
Why?
And we sang Rock Stars by Nickelback.
I have a 80s mix of that, like a 80s remix of that song.
Uh-huh.
It's fire.
Yeah.
And I don't hate Nickelback, but I'm not even like a fan.
You had a dope little playlist playing the other day.
Grazie.
That was pretty dope. I like that one.
Heck yeah.
At work.
I'm always trying to find some good music.
Yeah, because I get tired of listening to the same. It's normally between you and Jacob, it's the same songs I have to listen to.
It's all like sad
and I'm like, we might as well put the radio on. I'm like, if Jacob is playing something, it's all soft and slow, and then you're playing something that just makes me want to kill myself.
Same. That's why I listen to it. Keeps me humble.
And I'm just like, man, I'm about to take over the radio.
You should. Because it's a big responsibility. My back hurts from the weight I have to carry at work. Trying to keep everybody's mood in check.
But y'all hook y'all's iPhone up to it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I've never worked Apple Music, so I don't use
Apple
it free?
Music either. I
no,
use
you
YouTube.
just do Spotify or what?
YouTube.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm taking over.
Right on. I'll sit in the back and watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I never watched. I think I watched the first 2 episodes of it. Mm-hmm. I just couldn't really get into it. There's a lot of sex in that.
Especially in the first half of the first season is ridiculous.
When I saw the midget dude having sex is when I stopped watching.
I had a dream that he was in.
Wait, what?
Not too long ago.
Hold on.
It wasn't a sex dream.
That was the wrong time to bring.
You're
this
right,
up.
and I immediately regretted that. Actually, no, I don't. No regrets. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
But I did, and it was weird. He was just there. He was in a suit.
He was in his outfit,
and and what do you mean by his outfit?
Whatever his little outfit is, he has to wear for the show. I don't know.
No, like an actual businessman suit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Then he was just at the table next to us. No words, no nothing. It was just, what is his name? Peter.
I don't know.
It's weird. Peter, I know it. Say words.
Since we're Peter what? Peter Griffin?
No, that's me. I'm talking about the midget from that show. Sorry, small person.
But Kerrville has a LARPing community.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Bro, I know 2 of them really good. Like, we're really good friends. And one of them is literally built like a Viking. He's like 6-something. He's got like the huge beard.
He just likes to beat
He
people
literally
with foam
looks
swords.
like one of those little guys, one of the little Vikings off of
How to Train Your Dragon?
No. What is it? Clash of Clans. He looks like one of the guys off Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
And I was riding my bike the other day, and them 2 were out there. We're really good friends. And as I'm driving by on my bike, there's 2 other guys out there that I don't know. And I was like, hey, what's up, LARPers, you faggots? And I just kept riding my bike. Those 2 knew who I was, and they were just like, I was just here. The other 2 were like, well, why don't you come get a sword? It's like, I'm not finna go get a sword with you. They ain't finna beat me up with no styrofoam foam. Then they make their own. It's so cool. One of them had a velvet shield.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he went all out.
I feel like you can't get that very dirty.
But I bet you.
I don't think it's gonna.
Does your mom know you stole her sheets? She gonna be mad as hell.
She's gonna be pissed when she finds out you effed up one of her couch pillows.
Right? But I bet you there's a lot of chicks that dig that though.
Okay.
It's gotta be, bro. Huh?
Live action role play is what it's
like
short for.
The medieval.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Go to Comic-Con. Look how many like hot chicks are there, dressed up.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So there's got to be.
Yeah, but they're like weird though.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people that go to those things, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a different brand of weird.
Right.
But there's like
even like at the Magic tournaments and stuff. Like I went into one.
I just don't really vibe with the people that run with their arms straight behind their back. Like that's not the kind of crowd
I went into one of the comic book shops, and they were doing a Magic.
Like card game?
Magic tournament. Are they tournaments?
Yeah.
Well, they were doing that, right? And I swear I saw Jack. No, I'm just playing. But
you very well could have. He does that stuff.
But there were some hot chicks there playing too.
A place here in town.
Yeah.
Where he does that.
And they go there, yeah. I don't know. But here's what irritates me, right? Like, because evidently there's first generation Gen 1 Pokemon cards. That are like worth hundreds of thousands now. And I'm like, bro, I probably had that card. Like when we were growing up buying Pokemon cards, those were first gen, and we didn't even.
You didn't have a clue that they were going to be worth
Pokemon
something.
cards.
Yeah.
Like we wasn't. Oh, this is like first gen. Like now, I'm like, are you kidding me? Right
Cassidy
now?
was just telling me that he had an entire shoebox full of them.
Yeah,
that
he's
that
probably
they ended up getting rid of.
With that shoebox. Probably would have been a millionaire now.
Yeah. multi, probably.
I mean, and I remember when holographic cards first came out, and I had some holographics.
Mm-hmm.
I had like, and now I'm sitting here like, are you kidding me? Like,
yeah.
You losers.
You know what's funny though is like I wasn't allowed to play any of that stuff when I was a kid.
Right.
Like I don't know. I guess my mom thought that they were demons because they were animals with powers. I don't know. But now as an adult, we like literally the last half of today, everybody at work was playing Pokemon Go on our phones.
I'm not gonna lie. I downloaded Pokemon Go, but it wouldn't let me create a username that I liked, so I deleted it. Pissed me off, so I just deleted the whole app. I was done. Fuck Pokemon Go.
That's too good.
Fuck 'em.
You could.
I'm glad we're on this
try
subject.
hard and believe yourself. Oh, of
Liz is probably going to get mad at
what?
me. Liz is probably going to get mad at me, but I don't care. I got to keep it real for the people.
Okay.
So her brother he's into witchery and all that, and he literally
like
wants
in real life.
Yeah,
like
he thinks
like
he's
practices witchcraft. A wizard.
He's a wizard.
Oh, cool.
And he walks
I have
around
experience.
with yeah, you do. And he walks around with like crystals in his pocket. And
small shit, right? That's what I'm saying.
He wants us to call him Shadow Hunter.
No,
like,
sorry. Abort.
He wants us to call him Shadow
Parents,
Hunter.
listen, if you're a parent out there, it's never too late to abort.
I got something you can use. We got some hot hangers.
I'm telling you, dude, they want you to carry a oh, wow. Yeah. You know what I said at work today too? I was like, "Hey Jeff, I wonder what would happen if I turn this can of air duster upside down and spray it directly up my nose."
Look,
yeah, dude, it burned you. It burned
bro,
you good.
it literally.
What the hell is that?
That's
one of our
burn.
coworkers sprayed him with it, and it froze.
So he took the air dusters upside down and sprayed me with it. And look at that. It's a burn. So this is after 3 days.
Yeah, but I'm wondering what would happen if you shoved it up your nose like a COVID test and just let it rip. You'd probably die.
There's only one way to find out, Hunter. So anyway,
well,
look,
yeah, I do it tomorrow, but I'm off.
You can see where the circle is, right? And then there was a whole nother circle from the splash damage. There's still a little bit of splash damage.
Splash damage is my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah, that's from that code from the air duster.
That it looks painful.
When the sun hit it the other day, I was like, "Oh man, it's not a bruise. It looks like a bruise, but it's a burn.
It's like straight up frostbite."
Yeah, I should have went in there today to show Jeff.
He'd be like, call ethics."
I sent him a picture of it.
Yeah.
All he said was, "Oh dang."
Oh
wow.
Got that insurance now.
Right?
Yeah. But getting back to the wizard situation, they carry small trinkets, small pocket trash.
Yeah.
And then they try to make everybody around them do it too.
I'm trying to talk them into bringing him to the Halloween party.
Oh God.
They so far they're refusing it, but I'm like,
I'm
it would
roast
be
that,
bro.
I'm gonna roast him.
How old is he?
33? 30. Yeah. He's 32. He's my age.
Wow.
Yeah. Shadow Hunt is the name. And I was like, so I'm just going to straight up ask him. If he introduced himself to me as Shadow Hunter, I'm just going to be like, so you hunt shadows? And Walter was like, see, that's exactly why we're not bringing him, Zach. You're not finna be roasting him all night.
Whoop, there's another one.
Yeah, you're like, you have to be a busy man.
There's a lot of light in
There's
here.
a whole lot of light here.
I don't. Why does that?
Like,
remind me
Peter
of,
Pan was hunting his shadow too.
Yeah, he was stealing kids.
Yeah.
What are you up to, bud?
Yeah.
There's a movement against that right now. Hashtag Save the Children.
I just want to let you know, Shadow Hunter.
That reminds me of the guy from Grandma's House or Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy.
Where he pretends like he's a robot or whatever.
Bro.
He's like, you suck. Like, you messed up.
We were talking about doing that when we first found out I was having some hip problems.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just going to get robotic legs. You know?
Cyborg AF.
Yeah. Every time I stand up, I'm just going to yell out, go gadget legs. Whether I'm with a customer or not.
Just every time you stand. Go gadget legs. Oh, I think I made a joke about that too. I was like, yeah, next time you're going to be with a chick, like you'll just pop those bitches in autopilot. And
just go. Read a book. Sitting here playing on
This
my
is what
tablet.
it feels like for me when you play with your phone while we're having sex and you're just reading a book.
Right? Wait, hold on.
You never had a girl do that to you?
No, man. You okay? So you want to talk?
She caught a Charizard, so I guess it's cool.
Oh, my God. Bro, I swear to God.
I'm like, no. Don't go to sleep. We're not done yet. Not for you too.
No.
Just kidding. We'll be right back. Anyway. Golly.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just having a great
Are
time.
you having flashbacks?
I'm tearing up a little bit.
You are.
But by accident. I didn't tell me to do that.
Just poked yourself in the eye.
I don't know what's happening. Whenever, you know what's stupid? The older I get, the more my body betrays me in moments where it shouldn't. Like when you're walking and your knee just says, I don't want to be a part of the team anymore, and it gives out. And you're like, no. Like, you know what I'm talking about? That happens, right? Okay.
I've had it happen in the middle of a grocery store.
Yeah. Another stupid thing that I've noticed my body does, and I know it comes from my mom. Thank you, mother. But it's like anytime that I eat or show any kind of emotion, whether that be laughter or anger or something, like my nose starts running.
Ooh.
Not like a lot.
And a big
It's normal, guys.
And this big bubble. It's
like a big dude, my nose has been running this entire time.
And then this big bubble just like comes up and pops.
I just start trembling.
You know what
and
would
then
be funny is
snot
like,
out of my face.
It's like if he's like at dinner and he starts laughing as the waiter's like reaching for his cup and then snot bubble pops and gets on his hand.
Oh god, like all cartoony.
Oh my god. Bro, I would lose it. I would lose my job.
Like sitting across from a pretty woman at dinner. Like, you look really nice today. She's like, thank you.
Or it happens like during sex.
This is good.
Bro, that would be. You think she would stay with
Can
you?
you get off your phone for a second?
Bro, if she is on the phone while this is happening,
I hate myself.
that would be weird, man. Just like you're in the transaction with a customer.
You're really gonna like this deal.
While you're holding their phone.
And it's just strings across my face.
Man. That would be. Oh, man, that would be hilarious.
I'd kill myself. See, like my eyes, everything is running. I laugh and things just start liquid.
Yeah,
like,
what is up with
happens.
that?
I don't know.
You might want to get that checked out.
I think the Shadow Hunter is casting a spell on me or something right now.
I really want to sit down. I want to have him on here.
I don't think that would be good.
I think it'd be great.
Because I would roast him the whole time, and then he'd actually cast a spell on me, and I might end up with like butthole cancer or something.
You like get home and there's a
locust starts crawling out of my asshole.
A black candle sitting outside your door, burning.
If it blows out, you die.
Right. Or he's like, hey, you wouldn't happen to have a brush or a comb laying around, would you?
Right.
Take some of your
That's why
hair.
I shave all my hair now, so no witches can get me.
There's a lot of hair on your body right now.
Not a lot. Not that you could really do something with.
I think they only need like one.
Like one, arm hair, eyelash.
Something. I think it's your DNA that ties it.
I think it has to be like a chunk of something though. I don't know. Let's call him.
Hey, Shadow Hunter. How's it going, man? Oh, you know me, just out here chasing shadows. Have you caught one yet? Right?
Have you caught one yet?
That is my question for him. Have you caught a shadow?
What? Okay, so
he's like, yeah, it was in the bag and then just disappeared. Light turned on.
I put it in a bag.
Yeah, I put it in a bag.
You can't see it, but it's there.
Yeah.
Does he do it as like a profession?
I don't know.
Is he like
he even has a girlfriend?
A witch? Oh God! And
How
am I single? Jesus Christ!
How do they meet each other? Shadowhunters.com.
Shadowhuntersonly.com.
Yeah. Oh. We can start that website and get rich.
Farmersonly.com. You think that would be how many people like
LARPersonly.com. They'd all be tied into the witchery themselves.
I want to know a percentage of people in the U.S. that practice witchcraft.
Bro, I bet it's high. I know it's real high in the prisons.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you talked about one time about a cell that they were like, just don't go in there. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
bro, there was this huge pentagon that they had drew on. Pentagram. Not the Pentagon, but a pentagram. And, bro, I kid you not, like, everybody that went in that cell after that lost their mind.
That's crazy.
Real weird.
I did see an exorcism during our break, like a legit one.
What?
Yeah, one of the events up at the cross that we did.
Bro, this should have been the first thing we talked about.
Well, we're doing it now.
I'm listening.
But they were doing like you got the office manager here.
Yeah.
They were doing the praise and worship part of it, like just the music, and this woman just like starts coughing like crazy and like heaving, and then she falls on the ground and she's like shaking. And everybody, like, of course you think first of all, like, is she having some kind of episode? But then like she started like talking, and it was just like creepy.
What?
Like creepy stuff. And so the lady that I work with, she got a hold of her and was praying for her, and like the way she would talk would be all like creepy and stuff, and she literally grabbed her by the face and she was like, shut up, like she was talking to the demon.
Wow.
And then finally it all stopped, like she coughed it out, I guess, and then went and got baptized. Is apparently doing pretty well now, but it was like some crazy. She used to practice witchcraft and stuff too.
Yeah, playing with that stuff
dude.
is no joke, man.
I don't mess with it
at all. That's wow. That's crazy. I remember one time growing up in church. This is when we were still at the old church. Remember that lady? There was a lady. We was having church, and this lady.
Peachtree?
Yeah, this lady.
Was that the name of the church?
No, it was the street.
It was the street it was on.
Yeah.
This lady, you just hear her from the back start yelling, "All right, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming," and she's walking up to the pulpit, and the pastor starts praying for her, and she's like start walking in circles, spitting like all over the church. You remember that lady? Yeah. And I don't remember, what happened after that, but I do remember him talking about it. Like, you see that was a demon. Like, she was up there spitting on the pulpit, and yeah, it was crazy.
Weird how like
I would have hit her with something.
I don't know if
What if he would have
folded
a chair and be
response.
like, "Get out of here, demon," and just hit her with the chair,
Give her the chair.
WWE style?
Yeah, I've subscribed.
You hear somebody from the back, give her the chair.
Somebody in the back of the choir, they're like, "Damn it,
right?
Like, you can't say that.
You can't say that." Oh man! Speaking of, you can't say that. Oh man, that should be a section on the show. You can't say that, bro. That should be the name of the podcast. Anyway,
that'll be our second show that we do.
Yeah. So I remember when I was my ex of an ex, my XXX, triple X. Anyway, it was in San Antonio when I used to live in San Antonio. This was actually when Manny Pacquiao got knocked out. And the way he was laying there, I was like, "Oh, he did!" Like, her whole family got mad at me. They was like, "Bro, you can't say that." Like, I remember just sitting there, like, "Bro, y'all are too sensitive." Like, and they were like, because he laid there for a while.
Dang.
And I was like, "Oh, he did." Bro, they got all but hurt because they're Manny Pacquiao fans.
Oh, I kind of know who that is.
Yeah, they got so angry.
I have one you can't say that situation. My sister ended up having to go back to the hospital. She was having a lot of knee pain. For those of you who don't know, she was in a bad car accident in high school, and like the asphalt shaved off part of her right foot, and like because of that she had to have her ankle fused, and now like walks kind of with a limp sometimes, and it's caused like some arthritis and random potential bone spurs and stuff in her legs. Well, we went back to University Hospital in San Antonio, and she just wanted to get like an MRI or an X-ray or something to see if there was anything wrong, and then potentially just like a little pain medication. When she was in the thick of her surgeries and stuff, right after the accident, they had her on narco, and she ended up getting addicted to it, but not in like a fiendy kind of way. Just like whenever she didn't have it, she started going through withdrawals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't just trying to do drugs. Well, we're in the freaking thing. We stayed there for 8 hours before we got back to be seen by the PA. We didn't even see a doctor. It was just the PA. And the doctor was asking my sister, like, is there any like medications you're on or anything like we need to know before we do, move forward, so there's no conflicting, drugs in your system. And she was like, no, at the moment I don't take anything. And I was like, you should tell her about all the crack you do. Like, I was just making a joke, right? And apparently they have a lot of people that go there and try to abuse the system to get narcotics and things.
You didn't know this?
I wasn't thinking about it. It was like 4 a.m. and I was dead ass tired.
Yeah, I'm just making jokes.
And I was just trying to make somebody laugh because it was too damn serious in there from all the people just being ugly. Yeah, and that's not just about their attitude. They were all just ugly.
He's like, oh, there's just a bunch of ugly people in there.
I was trying to liven it up with some smiles. But as soon as I said it, bro, the PA's face, like, she was kind of like bubbly-ish, but then she just like stoned. She was like, what? And I was like, yo, that's just a joke. My sister backhanded the shit out of me. Like, I had a mark on me for like 4 days.
Wow.
She's like, this? You cannot do that here. And I was like, it was a joke. And I was like, I swear to God, it was just a joke. I'm trying to
lighten the mood here.
Trying to not be here anymore. So can we just move this along?
You're over here fucking up your sister's surgery.
You can't say that in a hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, you tell them about all the crack you do.
She was so mad at me, and she called my mom. She was like, you will not believe what your son just did.
You know it's bad when you get labeled as the son.
I get taken out of the family, dog.
Right. You're not going to believe what your son just did. I thought we were brothers and sisters. Yeah. No, we're not. You were adopted.
I think that sometimes.
Hey, I hope I didn't hurt your parents' feelings that night. They invited me over for dinner, and it was fish tacos. So
no. My sister's been turning food down from them for years. They're used to it.
So they invite me over, right? They're like, hey, you want to help us move this table out, and we'll cook you dinner? And I'm like, yeah, I'll go. And, I see him getting a holler.
And I totally forgot, knowing your preferences already. Like, I totally forgot.
Yeah, and I go, and I help him move the table and everything, and I see him getting these like poppers ready, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna tear them poppers up. And then I see him preparing fish, and he's like, yeah, man, we're cooking fish tacos out on the grill. And I was like, I gotta go.
Just like that too. Like, it wasn't he didn't candy coat. He was like, I got somewhere I gotta be. I was like, where? It's 10:30 p.m. Dinner's almost ready.
Oh my God. They were like, are you sure you gotta go? And I was like, yeah, man, I got stuff,
Yeah, they weren't mad even a little bit.
So you told them? How did that go? When I left, you told them?
I was just like, oh yeah, I forgot that he doesn't like fish. And they're like, oh, that's cool. He could have had something else. And I was like,
you want me to call him back?
I tried.
Did you?
Yeah. And they're like, well, I mean, we're just kidding. This is what we made. If you don't want to eat it, he don't have to eat.
Fuck that guy.
No, they would, bro. They would unroll the velvet carpet for Zarek any day. They're his favorite son. He's their favorite son.
Yeah. Hunter got mad at me because when I was calling his dad about this security job, the night job,
just to hang out.
I called his dad and I was like, hey, it's your favorite son. Hunter's across the room.
And my dad just starts talking to him like that was the acceptable thing to say. And I straight up, I was like, fuck you, Dad.
It's hilarious.
That's rude.
Great people.
I'm about to snort a line of that later.
Of that?
Tabasco sauce.
I don't know, man. Yeah, then we'll find out what happened to your brain with that.
I might meet Jesus, and then he can tell me what happens when you spray
air
duster into your brain. Well, that was a great episode, huh?
Oh my God, I'm just happy to be back.
Me too. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Should I do the thing? I forgot what button it was.
Oh, we have to do the thing.
Yeah, I will.
They're expecting.
So, what a time.
Yeah. Welcome back, Hunter.
That's rude.
That's where you say welcome back, Zarek.
Welcome back, Zarek. Sorry, I thought you were digging at me for a second.
No.
No, but it's it's been a good episode.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be back. I know Zarek's excited to be back.
We are here.
Because we just said that 3 times in a row just now.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're not going to miss any more episodes, people.
Yeah.
We got this thing figured out. It took us a while with this COVID and life and Hunter leaving Kerrville, of course. It is mainly Hunter's fault.
It is, truthfully. I've been doing a lot. But we're here and we're going to do the thing again. And I don't know what else to say other than to hit up the social media. Facebook. Nope, we're not on Facebook yet.
No, we will be.
Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter at IDK Bro Podcast. If you want to be a sponsor of the show, hit us up on the Cash App at IDK Bro Podcast.
IDK Bro.
And, we love you so much.
We out.
I've been holding in a fart for so long.
Is that still recording?
Yep.